Hi, how you doing? I'm Jamie from Lostprophets, band from the United Kingdom, and I'm just talking to you about bullying today. I was bullied. I was bullied when I was in school, and it was horrible. It was frightening. I was often found myself scared, or having to run home, or like find different routes to get home because it was because I was getting bullied. I didn't have a lot of answers at the time, and I didn't particularly have any support because I was also embarrassed to mention that I'd been bullied. I remember distinctively what my dad once told me was just to walk away. You just walk away. The bigger man walks away from these situations. Sadly, I took that. I was confronted by a gang of guys in school bullying me, and one of them was like, they held his hands behind his back, and they were like, "You get one free shot, man. You get one free shot, and then we fight." And I stood there, and I took my dad's advice, and I just turned around and I walked away, and they just punched me as I was walking away, and I took a beating, and it was horrible. But I think what I've learned, and you know, it still applies now. You know, I'm coming up to my 40s, and this really it still applies now. The people doing the bullying, they are more frightened than what we are. The way that they are acting is because then, you know, they're not getting the love. They didn't get the attention that they wanted. They're expressing themselves in the only way that they know how. Like, I know this is the hardest thing to possibly hear, but when you're frightened by this person, you just got to wonder why they're acting that way, and just almost have pity. If you can find pity and love for these people who are obviously scared, frightened children deep inside themselves, then you know you can maybe just get an insight into why they're doing it. It's not about you. They're not doing it to you per se. They just have no other means of expressing themselves because they were probably hurting themselves. So I know that just doesn't always work or doesn't apply, but like I tend to, you know, to take the focus away from my fear. I tend to just try and wonder why these people are acting the way they are, and just as much as I possibly can, just show them love. It sounds odd and it sounds completely impractical, but you know, they're just frightened, and you choose to create yourself at every given moment, and that person you choose to be in that event, or when you're under the most stress, is, you know, something you can be proud of. And if you can show love and pity and sympathy towards your oppressor, then you are just a wonderful person. So just be true to yourself, you know, talk to people. You know, there are people out there that want to listen and can help you. It doesn't have to be as desperate. You know, I've come through it, but I know what you're going through. So you know, just stay strong and reach out. A lot of people in my position have gone through the same things. So reach out to us, and we'll try and give you as much real world advice as we can. So just stay strong.